They're here, they're here.
His mighty was beholding upon his royal sovereigns. Will save, save. Succession is the hope of the land.
This is nice.
Absolutely.
Son of a king is sure, but a king said the kingdom is come. All the worries of our heart, all the pain, said the kingdom is come. Tomorrow the sun will shine again, said the kingdom is come.
Rose, excuse me.
The beauty and the splendor is a great, so great.
Maids, meet your new boss.
Thank you.
So, how do you find it?
Beautiful.
Courtesy of the King, His Majesty. All because of you. My dear. Yes. And in addition to this, he has given me the title of Oduvumbura of the kingdom. He's given me 2 acres of land, a car, and a huge sum of money that he promises to triple if only you can bear him a son. And to justice, he has given you authority to oversee all his interests in Accra and in Kumasi. Imagine the huge sum of money that will be at your disposal. And lastly, to cement our family relationship, he has offered to give you Cecilia, his niece, for marriage.
No, Uncle, no. I mean, it could be any other girl, but not Cecilia, Uncle.
Just shut up and stop talking nonsense. What do you know? Marrying that girl Cecilia will solidify our ties with the royal family. Doesn't that please your ears?
Uncle, what is there to be pleased about? These are just Greek gifts from the king just because we're in his good books. You let anything change and we'll see his fury.
Why is it difficult to handle you kids?
Do you sincerely want an answer to that, Mother?
Esther, put your kids to order.
Majesty.
Oh, I do need to introduce myself.
No.
Have you no respect for a queen?
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
I understand you are Rosa Japon, the latest distraction my husband has endeared himself to. But I must say, he does take his time to make choices, regardless of how unpleasant and horrid they are. I must say, you are nothing but a distraction, just like all the others he has had before. He intends to wake up apparently from them and return to his primary responsibility of governing the kingdom. So you see, my dear, I am not offended by your presence at all. I only feel immense pity for you. Nevertheless, I must welcome you to the palace, a place where dreams are born and killed.
Do not reproach the queen by her words or actions. She evidently knows you were brought in here to be her husband's mistress. And your age and beauty does nothing but help heighten her fear. Anyway, she's a good woman if you get to know her. You're welcome.
May I ask Lady Rose in, Your Majesty?
How is she doing?
Gorgeous, Your Majesty.
Bring her in.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
My crown of honor.
I am no queen, Your Majesty.
You are a beauty. A crown.
Then I'm honored.
Please, make yourself comfortable.
So, this is where the king of the dweller sleeps. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Make yourself comfortable.
The lights.
Why?
I'm shy, Your Majesty.
This is your first time, I suppose.
Second time, Your Majesty.
So then, you lied to me.
Your Majesty, you didn't expect me to let my family know that I was not a virgin? That would be disrespectful, Your Majesty. I'm sorry.
You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Can I have a kiss?
It's been confirmed by the doctor, Your Majesty. She's pregnant.
Rose's weakness is not to her advantage in any way. She'll have little or no time to spend with the king. It won't be long for the king to switch his attention back to the queen or any other maiden.
What do we do, ma'am?
We must try to keep the king in our favor by all means necessary.
Yes, ma'am, but until Rose put to bed. I don't know how this will go with you, but I was also thinking of Louisa. She can come in handy in times like this.
It will require a lot of convincing to put her to it.
We must do what we can, ma'am. We must.
Louisa, when did you arrive? Much early in the afternoon. When I got in, you were asleep. Please excuse us. You proved me wrong by coming. I was begged to come. All the same, you're here now. Come give me a hug. I missed you. Wow, look at you. Come, sit down. How have you been?
Okay. Good.
You have a stomach now.
Yeah. It's really stressful. So happy. I missed you.
Said the kingdom is come. Said the kingdom is come. Said the kingdom is come.
Lion of the Dwala, powerful in strength, great in deed, and wise in leadership. See how it prowls along its pride, protecting its own like a vicious god, and yet a loving mother. Brilliant in words, fearless in battle, compassionate in soul, and merciful at heart. A great lion, a great king whose chronicles will echo in eternity.
I'm honored.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
She was simply magnificent.
That is where she thrives the most, carrying attention.
Oh, come on. She's doing all that to protect your interest.
I know Louisa Justice. She'll do everything except to protect my interest.
Your Majesty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, God, I'm just a bit dizzy.
Need my help?
Oh, no, Your Majesty, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
I'll manage. I really appreciate you, Karen. Thank you.
Louisa?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Wake me up, the night is done.
Are you the one that requested for my presence?
Yes, I did.
Well then. What is it?
A gift from His Majesty to you.
A gift from His Majesty? To me or my sister?
A gift from His Majesty to you.
Name?
Lady Louisa.
Well then, can I see it? Wow. It's lovely. Close it. Take it back to His Majesty.
Excuse me?
I said, return it to His Majesty.
This is unheard of.
I don't care. Just do as I have ordered you to. Now.
She refused your gifts, Your Majesty.
She did?
She did, Your Majesty.
Then send them back.
Your Majesty.
Where have you been? Around? Just preoccupied with busy duty stuff. Duties such as caring attention to yourself, including that of the king. For a woman in your condition, you speak with so much bile in you. It could be very unhealthy for your baby. Don't worry about my baby. I'm worried about the deceit I see in you. Worry about your deceit, Rose. Time, they say, heals all wounds. I still have fresh in my memory the fact that you stole the king's love away from me. That's a popular creed of pity. Indeed it is.
A gift from His Majesty.
I see. Let me have it.
The king's orders were that the gifts be given to Lady Louisa.
Then take it back to the king. Tell him that I have refused it. Now. Destiny, they say, can sometimes be delayed, but it can never be denied. Have all the rest you can have, Rose.
Said the kingdom is come. Here lies the kingdom. The king in his wisdom. The beauty and the splendor is a great, so great. Power and the glory. His mighty was beholding. Upon his royal sovereigns will save, save.
She refused it, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
I take it that you didn't like the gift I sent you.
On the contrary, Your Majesty, I loved it very much.
So then, why do you insult and dishonor me by sending them back?
Your Majesty, you insulted my person by sending me gifts when my sister who carries your baby lies in maternity. If you want to make me happy, you have to send her gifts first.
Rose has experienced the fullness of my generosity. Now, I truly wish to extend that to you.
Please, Your Majesty. Why the sudden interest in me?
Change. Change. Change, Louisa. You're beautiful.
But you chose my sister above me.
And now I'm making a change.
I feel you, my king. But I can't.
You feel me?
I don't deny that. But there's nothing we can do about it. I will never betray my sister. Never.
Let me decide that. Louisa, give me a chance.
I can't. Stop it! Majesty, excuse me.
Louisa!
Your Majesty, excuse me.
How is she doing?
Oh, Your Majesty, she's strong. And as you can hear, she's still on it. Have a seat, His Majesty. Your Majesty, it's a son.
A son?
A son? Said the kingdom is come.
A son!
Let the symbol
A son!
announce to you
A son!
Said the kingdom is come. And the piper shall pipe
A son!
away
A son!
his tears.
A son! Finally, an heir to the throne. A son!
It's a great, so great. A son is beholden. A sovereign who save, save.
Hi, Clint.
Lisa, you kept me waiting.
I'm gonna go straight to the point and make this as short as possible.
I'm listening.
Rose jilted you for money, you know that, right?
Of course, I know.
Well, I want you to call her and lay claims on her child. Tell her the child is yours.
Lisa, can you tell me the name of this game you're trying to play?
Just don't ask questions. It's really simple. I'm not asking you to kill anybody. Look, this is 10,000 Ghana cedis. There's 50% of the amount of money I just mentioned.
Lisa, I'm sorry, but I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
I don't believe you. Well, thank you. Look, this is 50% of 10,000 Ghana cedis. Do you know what you can do with this money? There's a lot. You can turn your life around. You can do something with your life.
Lisa, I can't. Rose is your sister.
Leave my family out of this. I can handle them. Take this money. Give me a call when you've made up your mind, okay?
So tell me about it.
Oh, I loved it. Perfect size.
The baby is a big boy now.
Yeah, he is. He's got 2 big balls.
Hello, Luisa.
Yeah. Place a call now.
Okay.
Now, this very minute.
I will be just there.
He looks exactly like you.
Just like his father.
Hello?
Hello, Rose. This is Clint. Congratulations, though, for the safe delivery. But then, when will I see my son?
What? What are you talking about?
When you and I know the child you just delivered is my son?
You are mad.
Who is that?
No one important. Clint, what is it?
I will go any length to get back my child. Better tell to the king, your so-called king, right now that that child is mine.
Listen to me. Let me warn you never to call this line again. Idiot.
Are you going to tell me what the problem is and who is Clint?
Nothing to worry your head about.
What is going on?
Your Majesty, I would like to speak to my mother first.
Lisa.
She cut the line and she's turned off the phone. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm terribly sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Rose, Clint just called me. He said he's been trying to reach your phone, but it's off.
He's so stupid.
Rose, what is this thing he's saying about your baby and...
Louisa!
Well, can I see you in my room now?
Fine. I'll be with you in a minute.
Louisa?
Your Majesty?
What is going on?
Your Majesty, we can handle it. Excuse me.
Louisa! I demand to know what the problem is.
Your Majesty, really, you wouldn't want to know. Okay, excuse me.
What is going on, Rose?
Your Majesty, please let me speak to my mother first.
What is the problem?
Your Majesty, please don't worry about it. Please.
Your Majesty, you sent for me.
Tell me, what is it that your sister is keeping away from me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me, what is it that you and your sister are keeping away from me?
Your Majesty, I really don't know what you're talking about.
Do not lie to me. You damn know what I'm talking about, Louisa. What is it?
Your Majesty, I fear you won't like this.
Do not put my patience to test. Tell me what it is.
It's difficult, Your Majesty.
Just spill it.
Your Majesty, someone is laying claims on Rose's child.
What? Who?
Rose's ex-lover. Your Majesty. Calm, Your Majesty. We can work something out. Please, Your Majesty, don't make noise about this. I beg of you.
Rose, who's the father of your child?
Excuse me?
Tell me who the father of your child is. Now.
It's yours, Your Majesty.
First you lied about being a virgin. Then now the child. I want you to leave my palace right this minute. You and your child.
Your Majesty, please believe me. Someone is trying to blackmail me. This baby is yours. I swear on my life. Please.
I have spoken. Leave.
Your Majesty, we have been looking for a son all these years, an heir.
I will not go back on my words.
But surely, my lord, not when it affects the future of this kingdom, an heir to this throne.
I will not go back on my words. If I have a son now, I'll definitely get another.
I disagree, Your Majesty. We've been looking for a son and heir to the throne, and now that the gods have favored us with one, you turn your back against him?
I will not go back on my words.
I disagree. Your Majesty, I disagree.
The throne has no heir.
I do not question your decision. But...
Mother, let us kill this thing and pretend it never happened.
What would you think of the kingdom if the cabinet and courtiers find out that their most celebrated heir to the throne is not my own blood? Think of the kingdom. Think of what the people will say, especially when they are looking forward to an heir to the throne.
Son, we have to be very sure of the fact that...
Mother, I do not need any more form of assurance. In an attempt to investigate this, the people will find out, can't you see? Besides, I don't think Louisa will lie against her own blood sister. My reputation is at stake here, and I think the best is for Rose and the child to leave, except for Louisa.
Louisa?
Yes, Louisa. She's won a place in my heart for this singular act of truth.
I don't see why you can't see my point.
How dare you! Damn you! We have worked so hard for this, and now that we are about to crown our achievements...
Achievements? You call Rose giving birth to a bastard an achievement?
Watch your tongue, Louisa! How dare you call my child a bastard?
Shut up!
What are you doing here? And I won't! Louisa, you're Rose!
Uncle, need I remind you that only the queen can give birth to an heir?
Oh, the fact is very simple. Very, very simple. Your blood sister gave birth to a son for the king. And you made the king turn his back on the son. Just because of some stupid vow made to you. Now let me tell you. You better have a plan. And that damn plan better work for this family or else! Louisa, you talk back at me? Mark my word, your greed will be the undoing for this family.
Thank you.
Louisa, since you have passed sentence on your own blood sister, what plans do you have for her?
It's simple, Mother. Rose and her bastard son will be sent to the hinterlands, where they'll live in isolation.
You're evil, Louisa. What have I done to you?
Ask yourself that, Rose. I'm only taking back my pound of flesh. After that, I'll give back to the king what he so much desired, which is a legitimate son, an heir to the throne, not your bastard son.
You will pay for this.
To use your expression, that is a popular creed of pity.
Your Majesty, please hear the cry of your blood. The cry of your seed. And let your good sense prevail.
You have to be strong.
I have driven your sister and openly denied her child. Will you now give yourself to me?
Not when your loyalty and love lies with someone else.
But it lies with you, my love.
No. If it lies with me, you've not sent another above me. The queen is above me. Your loyalty is with her. She sits on your right-hand side and carries out state affairs with you.
So what would you have me do?
As long as she sits on that throne, we can never have our freedom. See, I had to sneak in here to see you like a little girl. How do you expect me to warm up to you, to show my affection to you when I can feel her eyes on me?
Louisa, what do you want?
It's simple. Rip the queen of her queenship.
I want Sewa removed as queen.
Your Highness, we know you have unlimited supreme powers to take unilateral decisions. But I implore you to consider the people over who you set Queen Sewa and mandate her to preside over. She has performed creditably well. If you send her away, it will attract a lot of protests.
If they want reasons, I'll gladly give them. I want an heir, and it's quite obvious she can't give me one. But you, the chiefs, are saddled with the responsibility of quelling any uprising this will bring. I want to be rid of Sewa. You can deliberate all you want, but my words are final. The council are protesting against it.
Why?
The people will protest against it.
The people? Is it the people that provide you an heir? The people are just there for one reason only, to be ruled. Your Majesty, do you know the enormous power that you possess? You're a king, and a mighty ruler of the Dwala Kingdom for that matter. Remove her and nothing will happen.
She's done nothing but unable to give me an heir to the throne. I'll simply neglect her and make you all that I desire.
You will simply remove her of all her royal rights and send her away from the palace. Your Majesty. All I want is to be able to be free around. I want to be legally married to you, so that someday our children will not be called bastards. Is that too much to ask? You see, when all of that happens, I will give you everything that you so much desired. My body, my spirit, and my soul. Okay.
Her Royal Highness Queen Sewa, Have you anything else to say?
Not to anyone, but to my Lord and husband. As a wife, I have loved you with all my heart. I've been an obedient wife, loyal to you and the crown. Although I tried to bear you children, but fate decided otherwise. Tell me, if I have wronged you in any way, and you think stripping me of my crown as a queen is the rightful punishment, then I will face it. But if not, please, my Lord, spare me this humiliation. Thank you.
You may leave us to deliberate on this issue.
There is nothing to deliberate about. I will not go back on my words.
Tell me, why do you seek my downfall? In what manner have I offended you that you so desperately seek my throne with the violence of method and scheming? You want me to walk away from my marriage, surrender my throne, deny my daughter the heiress to the throne. You want me to crawl into the life of isolation. You are very, very mistaken. Even if you break every bone, flesh, wreck my whole being to the pit of death, I shall never surrender my throne. For I am Queen Sawa, the first and only wife of King Felix II, mother of the heiress to the throne, beloved of the people, queen of the Duala kingdom, and that, my dear, I will be till I die. I know you have made up your mind, but you are also suffering from it. But I ask, is the lust for what is in between her legs worth destroying our marriage, your kingdom and your soul over? Because she denies you, you are willing to destroy everything you have built. My Lord, you are a wise man and a king. A king I have come to love and adore. Please, I beg of you, spare me this humiliation.
Growing quiet. Obasa, why, or Babasi, or Japram one way, why you be a man? Growing quiet. Missy Growing quiet. Obasa, why, or Babasi, or Japram one way, why you be a man? Growing
Your presence here today
is the greatest victory I have scorned against all those who plotted against me. The gift you have given me is making me the mother of this kingdom. And if I do reincarnate again, I will want nothing more but to be born here. The love you're giving me can never be taken away. I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart.
It's okay, it's okay.
And I thank you. I thank you, my fathers, my people, for loving me too.
And now you will give yourself to me.
And I made myself clear that will never happen until we get married.
Rubbish! I have torn my kingdom apart just because of you. I have destroyed my marriage all because of you. And I've caused untold pain to a good woman just because of you. And I'll now take my prize.
You don't have to shout. It is my choice to give it or not.
Choice?
One thing I know for a fact is that you truly love me.
So then, be my queen.
Sure.
God bless Queen Louisa. 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 God bless Queen Louisa.
Something's wrong with you. I don't know what's happening to me.
third time I've lost my baby. I don't know what's happening to me.
Christ. Oh my God.
The king must not find out about this. Because if he does, I'm finished. He just must not find out that I had a miscarriage.
Okay, you see, you discuss it with him, okay? Tell him the truth, perhaps he will understand.
You don't understand. There's no intimacy between the both of us anymore. The when he finally did, he was so angry. He hated himself. He even hated me more for making him do it. I don't know. I really don't know. But what I know for a fact is you have to get rid of this from me. Bury it. Bury my shame. Just make it disappear, okay?
Okay, I'll do it. But Louisa, the king knows you're pregnant, okay? I will expect the pregnancy to grow. How are you going to do that?
The king must not find out about this.
Okay, how you explain to him that the pregnancy is not growing?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What is that? Justice. Justice, you can do it. Justice, listen. Justice, please help me out. Help me become pregnant.
What's wrong with you? Are you crazy?
Justice, you're my brother. If I go out there, I run the risk of being blackmailed someday.
Oh, now I know you're really going mad, okay? This is incest.
Oh, Justice, please help me. Help a sister when you know you have all it takes to make it happen. Help me. Help us. Help this family. Please. Do it for me. This is the one time that I've needed you more than anything. Please. Okay. Okay. Help me. Sorry. I will go and tell the king about everything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Your Majesty, I'm afraid to say this, Your Majesty.
What is it?
The Queen practices incest.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, Your Majesty. I can't lie to you.
What is the proof?
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, there's something I want to tell you. It's very difficult for me, but I just pray and hope that you find a place in your heart to forgive me. Your Majesty,
Guards! Arrest her.
Your Majesty.
And him.
Your Majesty. What? I can explain.
Your Majesty, what did I do?
Arrest them.
Your Majesty. I kneel before you and honor you. Please, I beg for your mercy. My sister is a big part of me. And so if her life is taken, you've equally taken my life. Please, I beg for your mercy.
You took a risk coming to this palace. Next time you won't be this lucky. Go back, take your life, and take care of your son. And as for your sister, she will pay the price for her crime.
Please, Your Majesty, I beg for your mercy. Please.
Go home. I'll send words to you.
Could I please see them, Your Majesty?
Granted.
I've spoken with the king, and he's given his word to do something. Okay? Just hold on. Everything will be alright, okay? Rose, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. First, you have to believe me, we didn't do it.
But Uncle said Cecilia took a photo shot of you and Justice in a romantic mood.
But we didn't do it. We just didn't have the hearts to go through with it. First, you have to believe me, I'm innocent. We didn't do it.
But Louisa, why? How could you think of something like that?
I don't know. I don't know. Louisa, why? How could you do this to us? Louisa, it's okay.
I'm going to see Uncle. Do it.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
It's okay.
I didn't do it.
It's okay.
The king is personally pressing charges of incest against both of them, with very strong evidence. A witness. They'll be going on trial, and I just don't know what to expect. For God's sake! Incest! What were both of them thinking about? Oh.
Both of you better get them out of this mess. You see what your ambition have dragged you both? You filled your ambition so high and made we, your children, become like guinea pigs. God. If you don't get my brother out of this mess...
Tears from a river, my eyes running in. My mouth from a scream, sound like a whisper, my heart burning in. My head sing a spin. It's the shame I feel inside.
After due investigations, questions and testimonies, we have strong evidence that you, Queen Louisa, and Justice Ajiman have duly committed an abominable act of incest. Now, you have brought down the reputation of the royal family. Now, the council, before coming out with judgment, know that you have something to say.
Today, I stand here to defend myself for a crime that never really took place. But then I ask myself, what kind of defense would I be putting up when there's really nothing for me to defend for? But I know one day the truth will surface. Nothing at all. Our names and dignity will be restored.
Now, we have heard from Her Majesty, the Queen. Fellow judges, let us do that which is bestowed upon us by our people. Now, what is your judgment?
Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty. With all four judges, comprising of the Council of Elders, with powers vested upon them by His Royal Highness King Felix II, King of Douala Kingdom, having found both of you guilty, I hereby sentence you, according to the law of the land, to death.
Well, this punishment I'm about to receive is for all the evil that I've done in the past. And I take it in good faith. But I just want to tell the king that my sister's child is really his. And that everything that happened were all my plots. What really hurts me the most is that my brother, who was killed for a crime he knew nothing about, and I ask all of you, where is my mother? Please ask her to forgive me. I am so sorry. Please, where is my mother? Mother! Mother! Please, can I get some water? Please, I'm almost thirsty. No! 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 I am willing to go through any other penalty, but not death. So my fathers, please forgive me. The king orders, set my sister free. The king orders, set my sister free. The king orders, set my sister free. I just said that the king ordered that you set my sister free.
a kid. We're no longer interested in your royalty. Just let me like, stop me, please, you're hurting me. Let love is uncle, please. Let go. Give me cool.
Revo TV, enjoy various genres of entertainment programming from the comfort of your home through our satellite delivered channels in your favorite languages: French, English, Swahili, Twi, Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, and so on. Our Revo dubbing services. With the largest number of dubbing studios in Africa, we can help you dub your videos to major languages in Africa: Swahili, English, French, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Wolof, Zulu, and so on. Revo YouTube, the largest YouTube partner in Africa, with over 500 channels of top African entertainment and millions of eyeballs daily. We help thousands of video creators make money on YouTube. Revo, the revolution is on.